we've no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey guys, and welcome to another Vlogmas video. In this video will be a Q&A. So I asked on Facebook and Instagram for some questions, so I thought we'll just do a very casual, no makeup Q&A. I love watching Q&As. I feel like you can understand and connect more with the YouTuber you're watching. So yeah, definitely thought I would do this. So let's just jump straight into the video. I did ask any questions to do with fitness, mummy, miscarriage, just any topic practically. So the first question I got was, as a fellow miscarriage mama, I know the emotional pain never leaves, but I remember right after wondering how long until I would physically be better. So maybe there are some viewers out there wondering how long until you got back to normal physically. Okay, so I miscarried in February. I found out the 18th because it was my mum's birthday, and I physically bled. This is going to be too TMI, but I physically bled for about 4 weeks. I think it was, no, 2 weeks, maybe 2 and a bit weeks. I didn't have a D&C. I did it naturally. Honestly, I had no support from doctors, or I had to go to a specialist because when I was bleeding, I went to the hospital, and then the next day they sent me to a specialist to see what was going on. Got absolutely no support, no help, no guidance of what to do. I wasn't told, if I do it naturally, this is the process, come back in these many days. It was nothing. It was practically, you're miscarrying, you can either do the D&C or do it naturally, your choice. That was it. So I left very, very upset. Physically, I got my period back, February? I think I got my period back at the beginning of April, and then my cycle has been completely all over the place, but the last few 3 to 4 months has sort of, my period's coming around the same time, so I'm not exactly back on track to how I was before the miscarriage, but physically with my periods now, I cramp a lot more. I am very more hormonal. I feel like I'm very sensitive with my emotions, like I was before, but so much more sensitive since the miscarriage. I just feel like my hormones are all over the place. Yeah, my period symptoms when they come are 10 times worse than what they were before the miscarriage. So the next question comes from Sam from Diary of a Young Mum, who I absolutely adore. Hers was goals for the new year, so you would have seen a video of me explaining what I want for the new year. But right now, my main goal is for Mussy and I to get really healthy and fit. I'm sorry, Muss, but I'm going to put his dirty laundry out there. He has put on a bit of weight for the past few months, so our goal is to get fit and for him to lose some weight, and me of course. But yeah, I really feel like definitely the next few weeks we will, sorry about my phone, I definitely feel like the next few weeks we're really going to step up our fitness and be accountable for each other, and I can finally have that support in my fitness in life, if you know what I mean, because Mus is not into fitness, but I am, and when I do like meal plans and that, I have to make separate meals. So in a few weeks we're doing the same stuff, getting on the same page, and yeah, that's my main goal, is to get fit and then hopefully fall pregnant. So from Jessica, she asks, also a miscarriage mum, I had trouble with accepting that this actually happened to me. I was in denial for about a year. So maybe what are some healthy coping tools? Honestly, I completely still struggle with the miscarriage. It was something that I never thought I would experience, and it was something that I never, I thought I had Zendaya and that was fine. I did bleed throughout that pregnancy, and I remember the first time I bled throughout that pregnancy, I was 13 weeks and I thought I lost her. So when I went in for my dating scan, oh my god, there's a fly. Oh my god, seriously, flies are everywhere. Maybe the hairspray will kill it. Yeah, so when I went in for my dating scan and he couldn't find like a heartbeat, I knew something was wrong. And I remember going into the car, calling Mussy and literally bawling my eyes out. I struggle with it, and I personally don't think I can give you any coping techniques because it's something that I'm still dealing with. It's coming up to a year till we found out we were pregnant, and it's coming up to a year of the miscarriage, which I can't believe how fast it's gone. It is. I don't know if you haven't been through something like this. It's such a weird feeling of falling pregnant and then a few weeks later finding out that you lost the baby, because you think of the future, you think of what you want to do. You're going to be a family of 4, and that's practically all taken away from you. Something that has helped, I've put my focus on going to the gym and working out. That is the main thing for me. It's an hour and a bit of me to put my headphones on, listen to podcasts. That's something that's helped me as well. I just escape my world for a little bit, and maybe while I listen to a podcast I forget that this happened to me, and I literally hate the universe that it did this to me, because I'm trying to figure out, there's that saying, everything happens for a reason, and right now I don't know what the reasoning was. It was something we wanted so bad, and it's something that we still want so bad, and we're still trying to bring in another baby. I just think find something that you can sort of take your mind off it. It's definitely working out or going for walks, putting headphones on, listening to music, writing things down. I'm not a patient person, and having a miscarriage and then trying to conceive after the miscarriage, and for me it is taking a while now. That's something I've been struggling with, and maybe the past week I've been struggling with the miscarriage again, because every time my period comes around, and my period comes, I'm literally devastated that I'm not pregnant. And then because like my period is on its way, I'm just feeling a bit down that this month it didn't work for us. So Chelsea asks, how do you deal with the well-intended but actually hurtful questions like, when are you having another one? I actually experience this all the time, and a lot from strangers as well. So obviously they don't know my backstory, but it does hurt, but I can't take it personal because they don't know. Right now, I'm seeing so many people announce that they're pregnant, and that fucking hurts, like, honestly. But I'm so happy for them, but I'm just waiting for it to happen to me. And someone that I know but I haven't seen for a very long time and would have had no idea about the miscarriage asks me, when are you having another one? And I always answer back, we're trying. Like, we are trying, trust me. And then Adoring4 asked, do you worry that when you do get pregnant you may miscarriage again? Praying that doesn't happen. Definitely. I feel like going into falling pregnant again and actually like peeing on the stick and finding out that I'm pregnant, I would not know if I'm going to be happy, sad, scared, like petrified. I feel like finding out I'll be pregnant is going to be such a mixed emotions because of the miscarriage. But oh my god, this freaking fly, it's driving me insane. So yeah, I think the next pregnancy, I think the first 12 weeks where it's more of a danger zone, we won't be announcing, depending how quickly I will be showing. But yeah, definitely scared that it's going to happen again. But I'll have to come to a place where I'll have to accept that this baby will be staying and remove those fears. But it's definitely going to be hard not to fear it as we experienced it. And I honestly do not know if, knock on wood, if something happened like that again, I really don't know how I will cope, because that miscarriage, literally, it was such a really bad time and I went into a really dark space, and it's something that I haven't gotten over. And some days I'm really good and some days I'm not really good, and yeah, I don't think I will not be scared in the next pregnancy. So the mum blog Alex asked a few questions, so let's start off with the first one. So she asked, is PT fitness something you like to pursue in a career? Right now, no, but for the future, maybe it's something that I'm really interested in. And I actually hated health and fitness in high school and dropped PD, HPE, I think that's how you say it, as soon as I could. I freaking hated it, but now I wish I stayed in it to learn about the body. I think the body is very interesting and how far you can push it and what you can do with your body. But yeah, it's something that I might think about maybe after the next kid, but not 100% sure yet. She also asks, how long has it taken you to get to your current fitness level? So I have been training like since I was 21, but that was just to go to the gym, not really achieve major goals. But since Zendaya, she has motivated me to take my fitness very, very serious. Oh my god, that dog. I swear to god, flies and dogs don't want me to do a Q&A. And that dog barks at like 2 o'clock at night too. Oh, there's another fly. Oh my god, where did that come from? Like, there's no windows open in here. I can hear it. I'm like so ready. Yeah, so back to the question. I feel like my body has been pushed the most since after the miscarriage, because I did use it as a something to get it off my mind. So I joined my gym I was actually pregnant, and the week after I found out I miscarried. So I joined my gym in February, and I think I started in March, and then I've been with my PT since June. And I think since June my fitness has increased a lot, and we do a lot of weight work, which I feel like I've really gone up dramatically. It's different for everyone because everybody is different, and the way their body reacts to working out can be completely different. So for me, it takes a long time to tone up, and it's just different for everyone. So I've been training hardcore since June, so that's when I've seen the most change in my body. For you, it can literally happen in a year, it can happen within 3 months, but I'm not blessed to lose a kilo a week. And then she asked, did Mussy support you through the miscarriage? I felt like I was alone because I was going through the actual physical side of the miscarriage. Mentally, Muss was there and he was amazing, but there were times where I thought I wasn't getting the emotional support. Like, I would ask him how he was feeling, and I feel like he just, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, but other than that, he's been really, really good. I feel like in that situation, sometimes you don't know what to do, but he was just there for me when I needed to cry, or he would like pep talk me, and he would make me feel so much better. When we found out the miscarriage, he still had to work. So I really had to deal with it on my own, but he was there when I needed it. I'm a type of person that will bottle things up and then explode. So he was there when I needed to explode. Not like that. And then she asks, how do you think your partner dealt with the miscarriage? So this question, so I asked him numerous times how he was feeling, and he kept it to himself. I don't think he wanted to put that burden on me. And I remember one day I asked him and he just came out with everything. I was really upset that he kept everything to himself, and for a few months, because I did ask him how he was feeling, but he did tell me that he felt like he couldn't deal with it properly because he had to go back to work, so he didn't have that time to literally sit down and let it sink in. I feel like he took it really hard. But he's a very strong face type of person. He won't tell you when he's upset. He won't tell you if something's wrong. You know when something's wrong because it's a different demeanor about him. But yeah, I don't think he took it the greatest, but he's very much the type of person saying, we are very lucky it happened when it did, meaning we didn't miscarry further along in the pregnancy. He just said maybe something was wrong with the baby and it was just not meant to be, and it'll happen when it'll happen. So yeah, I feel like right now he's in a better place, but at the beginning he didn't cope with it very well. She also asked, does your partner want more children too? we want like 5 kids. We both agreed on that. After the miscarriage, he did say he was scared to have another one because he just doesn't want to see me or to go through something like that again. But we definitely want 5 kids. We want big family. He's from a family of what, 4, and I'm only from a I'm practically an only child, so we definitely want 4 to 5 kids. If we can have more, we'll have more, but yeah, we're aiming for 5. Oh my god, that freaking dog is annoying. And then the last question is, are you and your partner planning on getting married? Girl, we've been together for 4 years and he has not put a freaking ring on it. I have to make sure I got my nails done when we get engaged, so like I don't have this beautiful ring on my stumpy fingers, but it's something we've spoken about a lot more recently. It's something that I really want. But he just says, girl, you have access to my bank account, so when I take a shitload of money out, you're going to see it and figure it out. So I feel like he doesn't know how to do it without taking the surprise out of it. Honestly, don't know. And I feel like when he does it, I will either die, have a cardiac arrest, or think he's joking, or bawl my eyes out, because I feel like it's not going to happen for a very long time. I think he thinks Zendaya is our contract of marriage, and marriage is very important to me. I grew up with a single parent. I definitely want to have Zendaya's last name. I want us to all have a last name. For me, marriage is my family. I'm not committing myself to just Mussy. I'm committing myself to my family, which is really weird, but some people, marriage isn't important. We don't want a big wedding, very, very, very small, maybe under 20 people, because we don't want to pay for meals that for people we don't see. But yeah, definitely want to get married, but do not know when he's going to get on his knee and pop the question, because he is hopeless at the moment. But that is my Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next Vlogmas video. Bye guys. Mwah.